Did you know that you can use Sento, Kenshi's sword spirit, even when you're playing as Johnny Cage? Don't believe me? Take a look at this clip. The Cage with Sento combo is nasty as hell. Mixing Johnny Cage's hype meter with Sento just feels illegal, cause with the hype meter alone, Cage can already cancel special moves into other special moves. All you Jonshu shippers out there can celebrate now, cause the devs made the Cage-Kenshi relationship so canon that Cage can now borrow Sento from Kenshi. No, but seriously, we're all sleeping on the Shujinko cameo and we should stop. His ability is basically a move steal, just like Old Man Shang has the soul steal. Shujinko copies the moveset of your op, and for now he's a complicated cameo, but with time we'll eventually understand him. I believe in us. Hey, what's up? I'm justbraceface and welcome to this week's MKTW, a series where I bring to you weekly MK news, and also have a segment where I show you the best, worst and most unusual clips that the MK community had to offer during the last 7 days. As always, we open with the juicy parts, the news and the drama. And starting off today, we have the community's outrage over expensive skins. It's been 3 weeks since MK launched, and for the entirety of last week, the community has been vocal about their store items. Many complain that the skins are overpriced and that it's unacceptable since MK1 is not a free-to-play game. They paid for the entire game and want to experience the game without spending much. However, here's my take. MK1 may not be free-to-play, but it's still a live service game. It sucks that they went down this route, but they already did. And if you want constant updates, patches and story expansions, then the developers have to get paid. We can't expect them to run the game with just vibes. The money they made from the sales was a lot, but let's be real, it won't last the entire life cycle of the game. That's my take, and I might be wrong, but at least I'm being honest with you. On the bright side, Ed Boon tweeted out that they listen to the community feedback, so if you want change, then let's speak, and not only using our keyboards but also our wallets. Man is the easiest language that megacorps understand, so please don't be a whale. Spend money only on items that you feel are really worth it. Me personally, I'm broke, so I'm not buying any dragon crystals anytime soon. I got this Reiko headgear though cause it was cheap and it assembled with the dog mask that Old Man Gap uses in early One Piece for you One Piece lovers out there, you know. The dev who snuck this in must be a One Piece fan as well, cause Gap is known for his fists, and Reiko's moveset also involves a lot of brute punching and pummeling. Speaking of skins, we now have hope that retro skins from older MK titles will be making a comeback, cause the expensive skin in question is this Scorpion skin that was in Deadly Alliance, an old MK title back in the PS2 days, and when you buy this skin you get so many different colors in the bundle, which is the one thing that makes this skin worth it in my opinion. Games like Apex have whole ass events filled with recolors of pre-existing skins, and they shamelessly expect you to buy them with real life cash. But you know, that's EA for you, nothing new. At least in MK, you get different shades for the price of one skin. Anyway, we speculate that since this is Scorpion's season, we got his throwback skin, and maybe during future seasons we'll get skins for other different characters. Let me ask you this, what's the one retro skin you'd want to see remastered and returned in MK1? Personally, I have two in mind. One is the MKX Ninja Rain. He was an NPC back then and 15-year-old me felt so bad that I couldn't play as him. And the other is the MK9 Smoke with the long hair. I've seen art of this skin imagined in the MK verse and all I can say is,
I need that. We need that.
Meanwhile, the MK community just discovered that there's a prophet among us. Not even kidding. Some guy on an old YouTube comment section said that he had a dream that Reptile and Johnny were friends. And spoiler alert if you've not played the story, they actually are homies in Liu Kang's universe. The video is titled Reptile Wasted Potential by The Force Snake, so you can go check it out yourself if you don't believe me. But I know you do since you clicked on this video. The comment is 1 year old and unedited, so it's pretty legit and verified. Yeah, Spooky Season is here and crystal balls are real. I'm really sorry for spooking you out, so let me cheer you up a bit. The movie sequel by Warner Brothers has been confirmed. The movie will feature Cole Young as the protagonist of the story, and it will pick up from where it left off in the first movie. Him going in search for the Earthrealm's champions and recruiting Johnny Cage. Carl Urban, the famous and talented actor who plays Billy Butcher in The Boys, has been confirmed to be the one taking the role of Cage. And not everyone is happy with this. People feel like he's more suited to playing Keno, but we'll see. I have my faith he'll deliver and disprove the doubters, just as Taz Skylar did with Sanji's role in the One Piece live action. Everyone was clowning him when he was announced as Sanji, but now everyone is in love with him. That's just how the world works. They celebrate you when you're up there. Ed Boon, Ketchup and Mustard are all following Carl on Twitter, so we expect great things from him. I'm just so happy the first movie made enough in the box office to justify a sequel, despite the low IMDb ratings and bad reviews. This movie will be huge for the MK community because the game will gain more mainstream attention, and that means more players. So I won't get matched with Grandmasters all the time in Kombat leagues because there's no players on PC. Also, please drop crossplay on us, Netherlands. I'm not asking, I'm not requesting. It's a demand, I actually need crossplay. Quick maths. More players means the game will be alive for longer, and Joe Taslim, who played Sub-Zero in the first film, said that the franchise will continue till its 5th film, which is very possible because the MK world is vast with multiple timelines, especially now that we have multiverses thanks to the MK1 story. And for our final piece of news today, did you know that Lee May and Madame Bo are voiced by the same person? Her name is Kelly Hu, and props to her, she did a really good job. Everyone is happy with the two characters. Her work ethic and dedication is so insane. Imagine voicing two characters and still delivering. Meanwhile, Megan Fox had one job but still failed to bring Nitara to life. NRS should really stop with the celebrity in-game marketing pattern. It's doing more harm than good. Like, Dave Bautista was in the marketing trailer and he did a phenomenal job. He sold the game well, but imagine if they assigned him Scorpion's voice, despite there being so many qualified professional voice actors. It would have been a mess. And that was all the news I gathered for the past 7 days. Gently press the like button if you enjoyed watching, please, I'm begging. That's the best way to support the channel. And now, we'll move on to the highlights section, or as I like to call it, the Wamu section. First clip shows how Armark has the best taunt in the game. This rapid T-pose is just hilarious. It gives me early Cyberpunk 2077 flashbacks. And before anyone asks, no, this is not his actual taunt, it's just that the character is not out yet, so his poses aren't patched into the game files yet. Next, there's this hilarious glitch where General Shao is stuck on his fist-only combat moveset even after his axe returns. Super funny bug, to be honest. They should just let Shao have two poses, one with the axe and one without the axe, same way Shang Tsung can switch between his old and young forms. And to finish off, we'll have some MK education. Have you noticed that every Reiko victory pose has roses in them? Well, let me give you the history of it. You see, it's a gladiator thing. In the Colosseum, they used to shower the victor with roses to celebrate them after victory. So the same thing's happening with Reiko. It's symbolic to the Colosseum. And that was all I had for you today. Thanks for watching. If you have some amazing clips of your own that you want featured on the channel, my Instagram is in the video description, which is just below the subscribe button. DM me your clips with a small description of what the video is about, and I'll post it here for everyone to see. If you enjoyed watching and would like to see more future videos like this, like the video. I'll be extremely happy if we get to 30 likes on this video. And be sure to subscribe with notifications on. I promise it's worth it. Trust. Stay safe. I'll see you in next week's episode. Ciao.